Hello, and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Tonight we're going to do a WIP Chat, hang out for a bit, of course. Alright. Okay, working on a Treasure Studios art canvas, older canvas, but hey, it's still a pretty cool kit. Alright. 60 by 60 centimeters, Night Horse by Polina Bivsheva, unmounted film adhesive, just 30 regular colors, no ABs, yeah, but AB stands for Aurora Borealis, so yeah, just 30 regular colors, so it's all good. Hopefully everybody's doing good. It's just out and about today, keeping busy. Staying out of trouble, of course, but just having a good time. Alright, so I believe I did all the 310 in this particular section. There we go. See if that wanders. Okay, we'll just dive into another symbol here. Okay, we'll do the down arrow symbol. There's just a few. Okay, number 10. All right. Whoops. Yikes. Yeah, it's just a few, so it shouldn't be too bad. Be shipping through a couple of colors. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of gloomy and stormy here. It's like pitch black outside already. Yeah, welcome to fall in Canada. Yeah, about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time it starts getting dark. Dark when you get up, and dark when you come home from work. It's just, yeah. Dark going to work and leaving work. So, yeah, I work this weekend, so, yep. It's all good. I haven't disappeared. I've just been doing real world stuff for a good chunk of time. I did get one WIP Chat in yesterday. Yep, I believe I did. Yep. Looks it. It's the 21st today. Yeah, I did one yesterday. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I just record when I can. And yeah. Just getting stuff done today. Just got on my car and drove for a bit. I'm not really a big city driver per se, like not comfortable driving in big cities. Like Toronto would just, I'd have a conniption. I'd be so nervous, but I went to a nearby city that's a little bigger than Stratford. Well, we'll say London, Ontario. And yeah, I think I did pretty good. I was, yeah, on guard most of the time. It's a little tense, but I just talked myself through driving through downtown London, and it went pretty good. So yeah, I don't go to London very often, like just the outside of the city, outside of London, like the outskirts, to like Masonville Mall or whatever, or mall, I'll just say. Yeah, and that's basically in and out. Yeah, just like a street light or so, or chapters or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, 20-minute drive to London, and then yeah, get what I need and just leave. Like, been in Masonville Mall, like I think it's like East End of London or something, but yeah, I'm just not 100% comfortable driving in big cities. Like, yeah, but I don't know. It's just a anxiety thing, I guess. It's just, yeah, a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, sensory overload it feels like sometimes too. But I just, yeah, I had a Garmin navigation GPS thing, so to give me directions, because it was a really specific place that I needed to go downtown London. So that was okay. Just talk myself through it, and yeah, just a kilometer at a time. Yeah, I got there and back, so nice. It's an interesting experience, and wouldn't excite me too much. Wasn't really too much of an enticement to just turn around and go live in London. It's just yeah, it feels cramped right downtown. I'm sure it's really handy for shopping and stuff. Like, it looked like there's tons of stuff there, but holy cow, what street wasn't under construction? And I wasn't even sure I was parked in a parking spot. I just printed a ticket and put it on my dashboard of my car for the whole 10, 15 minutes I was in London. Yeah, like downtown London. I'm not talking like outside of town. I just went straight downtown. Wow, just a lot going on. But I don't know, the more you do something that's like nerve-wracking or just makes you uncomfortable or is not really fun in the first place, the more you do it, you kind of get used to it. Those feelings kind of go away, like anxiety or the dread of doing it. Like, I don't know, public speaking could be a commonplace place to have nerves, where you can easily get nervous. Yeah, but yeah, the more you do something, even with like a little bit of assistance from like a friend or something, or just self-assurance or support, either way, yeah, just do a bit at a time, and then eventually, yeah, you'll get comfortable. But yeah, don't ever force yourself to jump into the deep end of a pool if you don't know how to swim, is one way to put it. But yeah, just a little bit of time, a little bit of something that makes you nervous at a time. Something that's not easy, have somebody with you, kind of be there for reassurance or support. Or yeah, that's I'm not going to go turn around and drive to London every day. The cost of gas is like ridiculous now, but I just basically psyched myself into just get into the car and go downtown London. And yeah, I had that whole mentality of, yeah, here's where I gotta go, this is what I'm going to do, and leave. Yeah, that mentality is never gonna go away. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm always gonna have just that. Just do it, and then just, yeah, let's just get out of everybody's way and not, yeah, cause a fuss. It's just, okay, I got what I needed, okay, bye. So, yeah, it felt good. I didn't say anything to my mom or anything, like I have my cell phone with me, but I'm like, if I just talked about it and just reasoned why I was going to London, yeah, I wouldn't have been as driven to get into the car, but I was like, just go. Just Shake it off. Okay, we'll do B next. Yeah, various colors. Okay, number 12. Yeah, it's okay to be afraid to do something. It's a normal reaction. But yeah, I've been paralyzed with fear. It almost prevented me from getting a driver's license, to tell you the truth. I just, fear of messing up or fear of failure, whatever that was. Yeah, that few years ago. Yeah, because I said I didn't really rush to get my driver's license when I was 16. It's like, I can wait. I don't think there's any regret there. It's just, yeah, it's like maybe it would have made some things easier. Would have been easier if I had my G1 earlier. Yeah, in Canada it's graduated licensing. So, yeah, write it like a test or something to get your G1. And then you have to have a passenger with you for maybe a year or so. There's a certain timeline to drive with the passenger. I think that's G2. Or is it? Yeah, write a test to get your G1. And to get your G2, do a driver's test. Yeah, I think so. And then you have a G2 for a while, close to a year or a few months. Make a driver's test appointment and do another driver's, like, in-car test, driving test to get your full license. And then you don't have to worry about it until you're like in your 80s or something. And then I guess they test you again to make sure you can still drive when you're much older. I think that's how it goes, unless it's changed. That was a few years ago. That's a very rough structure of driver getting your driver's license here in Canada. Is it similar in the United States? Like, is it graduated down there, or write a test and then do a driver's test? That sounds very familiar, but I'm not 100% sure exactly. I could be wrong, but hey, feel free to let me know. Don't know everything, of course. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, I can do more stuff now. It's like I can just drive. Just get in my car and just go. I don't know, it must have been like in the wintertime. And my mom gets like nervous in the wintertime. She really doesn't like wintertime driving. Black ice and all that. Yeah, I don't blame her. I don't like it either. But yeah. I've had a few slippy slide scares on black ice or ice in general. Or your wheel wells fill with snow right by your tires and it just turns to ice, and yeah, your brakes kind of iffy. Get frozen and you're like freaking out when you're pressing the brake pedal down and you're still sliding. Yeah, winter, lovely. Yeah, just needlessly dangerous. And then you're underneath, your car just starts disintegrating because of the salt corrosion, the road salt corrosion. But hey, get rid of the black ice on the roads, but yeah, your car just starts deteriorating underneath. Yeah. Touch and go. I don't know if I like one or the other. Yeah. Car rusting. Yeah, I've been told that my 10 plus year old car, like it's a 2008 model kind of car, but oh, yeah, you should get a new car. Your car is rusting. I just look at other cars and they're just rusting where mine is. At the body where mine is rusting. And I did 10-year rust protection, and even then, feeling that stuff washes off or something. Or the salt corrosion is just so aggressive. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, after the 10 years of 10-year warranty for rust protection, yeah, my car was still rusting. Yeah, I just shake my head. I'm like, yeah, I paid for rust protection, but my car still looks like crap, so whoopsies. Oh well, corrosion, irregardless. Stuff is meant to break down. Even cars, like, I think you're supposed to drive a car forever. It's good if it lasts 10 or more years. Sure, I agree. Well, I hope it does. Or a transportation device, a bike or something, it lasts you quite a while. Scooter, etc. Something's durable around there. Yeah, I'm sure around like the 10-year mark. If you've really used a vehicle well, yeah, you'll probably want another one. Some people might lease, means pouring it for a while and not damaging it heavily, keeping it somewhat nice looking, so somebody else can lease it or drive it after you're done. Because some people like driving the new cars all the time. It's like having a car for just a little bit of time. Yeah, it's probably just so they're not maintaining it for like dozens of years, I guess. Or a new, better car model comes along that they like, and I think leasing just kind of keeps people's attention, or it could be an age thing. If somebody's older, they just lease it. And then if somebody passes away, they can just give it back to the dealership and just close the lease, I guess. It kind of makes it easier to clear up the ownership of the car after somebody's passed away, maybe. I think it's just like an option to get cars out of the dealership instead of just sitting in there. Yeah, just gives people option, financial option. I'd rather have a vehicle. Yeah, I'd rather just buy a vehicle and just, yeah, because lo and behold, I'll spill coffee or something, like there'll be some sort of mess in the car just over time. I don't smoke or anything, so that wouldn't be an issue. I just can't imagine smoking in a car. Even with the window open, there'd still be that residual smoke and chemicals trapped in the fabric and just slowly darkening the interior with tar or whatever's in cigarettes now, or tobacco, etc. No, if it's your car and you smoke, yeah, it's your property. Go for it. Yeah, I just don't like the idea of just that kind of staining or smoke stains or, yeah, in a vehicle, yeah. I have a friend who's asthmatic, so would that be an irritant? Like, even if nobody had been smoking in my car, or if I was theoretically smoking in my car, when like residual smoke or ash just kind of kick up a asthma attack or something, or an allergic reaction maybe. Yeah, I don't really have passengers too often anyway, and yeah, don't smoke, but just theoretically. Yeah, it just really doesn't seem like a very nice thing to do to somebody. Yeah, even if the windows are open and the smoke supposedly leaves the vehicle, but I don't know. But nothing against smokers or anything. It's a habit, and it's your property technically, your car, your vehicle. If you smoke in a vehicle or your house or etc. Yeah, it's totally up to the smoker. Yeah, it's all good. It's a habit, and I have habits too. So I drink probably more coffee in a day than I probably should. Yeah, I have vices. It's a habit. Yeah, it's okay. I have addictions too. I'm not going to bash somebody for smoking. I'd love for everybody to be healthy and not get sick because of smoking or any other complications arising from other addictions, but yeah, it's a choice. So it's a choice, and it's a habit. It can be hard to break, of course. You have to have support. You have to want to quit and have a good support system for sure. Yeah, you just can't quit cold turkey. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, and that urge to smoke again would, yeah, be prominent for a while, but eventually you replace one habit with another habit or action. Yeah, just to kind of free to switch gears neurologically, psychologically, I guess. Yeah, I think I heard that in the Dr. Phil show once that we watched years ago. Yeah, we used to watch Dr. Phil, and then, yeah. But, yeah, it's just what I had heard in one of the episodes a long time ago. You'd replace one habit with another. If it wasn't from Dr. Phil, and it's from somewhere. But, yeah. Yeah, if you're trying to quit smoking or anything, don't give up. Yeah, if you have a bad day and you end up having a lapse, and just try again. Yeah. We all make mistakes, and we're all not perfect. So don't be discouraged if you just, end up having a lapse or something. Right? It's okay. Just try again. Keep trying. Don't give up. Eventually, you'll feel better in the long run. Your body will recover after smoking, and probably after drinking too. If that's the addiction in question, but yeah, there's tons of addictions out there, habits, vices, yeah, but yeah, don't be ashamed to ask for help if that's giving you trouble. I've tried smoking, but yeah, I literally almost gagged on the cigarette. Hacked really heavily. Yeah, for a cigarette, yeah, I guess, but yeah, a couple puffs, and I was like, yeah, not for me. I've tried it. That was years ago. My mom used to smoke, then she quit years ago. So she used to drink a lot of pop as well. It was Pepsi or something. Yeah, I stopped drinking pop too. Well, yeah. I don't drink very much pop. Maybe one every once in a while, but yeah, I kind of quit drinking that. Quit drinking pop. And there was some coffee cream, like flavored coffee cream, that I was just drinking excessive amounts of coffee just to have. It's just basically liquid sugar. I got off of that too. It's like, I can't continue just drinking liquid candy. It doesn't seem like I'm enjoying coffee anymore. It's not really drinking coffee, it's just drinking this coffee sweetener, liquid sweetener. Yeah, I got off of that. Now it's basically heavy cream and sugar in my coffee. Yeah, I could cut off the white sugar, but yeah, that's just as probably difficult as quitting smoking. Yeah, I'm addicted to refined sugar, white sugar. Yeah, grew up with it. Yeah, and what doesn't have sugar in it? Yeah. That, I guess you'd have to wean yourself off of that kind of thing. Yeah, that'd probably be just as irritable or frustrated or upset quitting sugar consumption than compared to somebody who smokes or drinks. But yet again, not centering anybody out. It's not easy, but it is doable. But yeah, you need a good support system and a good boost to your willpower, and you yourself must want to quit. Yeah, you have to tell yourself that first. Yeah, you yourself have to reassure yourself that you want to quit smoking or quit drinking, etc. And then usher in the support. But I'm no professional by any means, but it's a place to start. Yeah. Not a medical doctor by any means, or a medical professional, so do what's right for you. But do ask for advice or assistance if you're having any medical issue. Yeah, ask a medical professional, or yeah. Nice little disclaimer there. So, but yeah, yet again, don't give up if you lapse or something. Just try again. And eventually, yep, you'll be a lot healthier, hopefully happier, and you'll just have that, I don't know, optimism and positive outlook that you are healthier and not having to worry about buying a pack of smokes or getting some beer. You'll save money too. Yeah. So it's both economical and psychological, and physiologically healthy to change to positive habits over time. Yes, it takes time, but be patient, give it a bit, work your way through it, and you'll come out the other side so much better. Yeah, won't be easy, but hey, be one more person who just was willing to make a positive change in their lives. So, yeah, nothing wrong with that. May very well inspire somebody else to do the same thing. So, yeah. Yeah, 2 days off goes by pretty quick. Yeah, I could have done more whip and chats, but yeah, just this week I'm like, yeah, just had to do a couple things. Kind of go a little bit beyond the box. My little, a bit beyond my little world. Little safety net. I think I'll go clubbing in London anytime soon, but it's really never that guy in the first place to really go to bars or clubs. Yeah, did it once for a friend of mine's bachelor party, but yeah, that was I don't know, it's just that kind of over sensory exposure, I guess, like just everything going on at once. Yeah, what I mentioned earlier, really, by just driving in London, but yeah, sensory overload, I think, is what I kind of mentioned, or just mentioned it now. Yeah, that's a good way to trigger anxiety, like probably the lack of control or understanding of the situation, and it just feels overwhelming. You don't know what to process first. Yeah, probably one way to kind of get an idea of what anxiety is like, but probably not 100% picture. That's probably like one way to describe it. And then just add that in like every day and every few minutes, potentially, depending on the situation. But yeah, just theoretical. Yeah. That's partially why I started to meditate. Yeah, because I still get pangs of anxiety, of course, but it had settled in my chest, or I feel it in my chest, like a weight in my chest. But yeah, I get it every now and then, but it's more controlled due to meditation. Yeah, that's partially why I meditate. But it just calms the sensation or the whole feeling or weight of anxiety. Yeah, not one for medications. Yeah, I have taken morphine when I broke my leg years ago. Painkillers. But yeah, that's when I needed to, and then that was it. Once prescription was up, took it as directed, and then that was it. Didn't touch it anymore. I'll take Buckley's and that kind of stuff because it's like liquid, but if I have to, yeah, just to kind of, if I do get sick, yeah, Neocitrin or whatever, like cold and flu, that is, but it's generally what I get every once in a while. Yeah. It's healthy to get sick every once in a while. It builds your immunity. But yeah, if you're getting sick all the time, it's like, yikes. Bummer, but yeah. Well, I guess if you have compromised immunity, yeah, it's a little more, yeah, a couple more red flags. It's a little trickier. If you have a compromised immune system, which, yeah, is relatable. Mom, anyway. Yeah, compromised immune system, but I don't know, you just do what works, I guess. Yeah, and some people can't take medications like readily because of allergic reactions to ingredients in medications or cold medicine, etc. You just kind of have to ride out the symptoms or chicken noodle soup it or something a little more natural, I guess, that doesn't have certain medicinal ingredients in it. Yeah. Well, if you're allergic to dairy, you're not gonna pour a glass of milk or be scooping ice cream into your mouth. So, what you know can hurt you, you are going to want to have nothing to do with, of course. So, just the same as excessive pollen in the air. You may not go out at certain times, or yeah, around here harvesting, yeah, pollen and stuff, yeah, it's even my eyes get itchy and stuff just because of the sheer volume of it. I think anybody would just naturally react to an excessive level of pollen in the air. I've had nosebleeds and all that because of excessive pollen. It's just your body's trying to block that stuff, keep that stuff out of your system, just reacting to it. It's unfamiliar and potentially harmful. Your body perceives it, your antibodies, I guess. But yeah, if you're allergic to something, yeah, just have to be careful. And yeah, I know it's like not that straightforward, of course, but you can be careful and stuff. Something still happens, but you at least have the precautions in place. Yeah, it's possible, but hey, don't let that discourage you too much. It's all good. You're just more aware of your surroundings and what's going on, what's in your food, what's in the air. Yeah. You just have to be a little bit more observant. And there'll be times beyond anybody's control where there's just days where it's just you just have a bad allergy day. Pollen wise and all that. Yeah, some days are just unbearable and it can't be helped, which is just yikes, but yeah, I kind of get the seasonal affect disorder. Like I probably mentioned when it's like gray and overcast out, I just feel extra tired, or it your my feelings just kind of match what it's like outside, wet and dreary. Yeah, I think I mentioned that. So I don't think that's necessarily seasonal affect disorder like rain and stuff, but yeah, winter, seeing it gloomy, overcast kind of sky. Only it's not raining, but I don't know, it just doesn't look positive. It's not as cheerful and vibrant as a fully green leaf, deciduous trees and happy squirrels frolicking and butterflies flying and birds chirping and the sun shining. Very few clouds dancing in the sky in the summer warmth. Yeah, then winter and it's like like the direct opposite, and you're like I'd rather be looking at a palm tree screensaver or something. Just have that sunlight every day. Yeah, I can probably say that I get seasonal affect disorder, or just feel the symptoms of it in the winter and when it's a crappy, stormy day. Yeah, we all just might get the blahs, possibly. And just feel kind of off some days when it's just absolutely dreary. But every once in a while, you gotta have some dreary weather so animals can hibernate and stuff, have a good time, sleeping. They're nocturnal, or they hibernate for the winter. Kind of a circle of life. I don't know, if those animals didn't have to hibernate, would their wiring, their biological wiring, just kind of go a little off? Would they act differently? Eventually they would adapt to not having to hibernate, but their behavior might change. Any mammal, like hibernating mammal, or anything that hibernates. Yeah, their behaviors would change, and then genetically, eventually they'll physiologically alter their DNA or habits to their offspring, and then behaviors would change. Learned behaviors would change over time, and then that would be when massive amount of snow, or it's a really bad winter, and then their habits are changed, and yeah, they get all confused, maybe. Or would the old instincts just kick in again? Old senses. Interesting thought there. I don't know, just like a group of people, residents living high above sea level, mountainous region. Yeah, like Sweden or something, like somewhere with mountains, really high altitude. Yeah, they have more red blood cells and the air's thinner, so their body has to work a little harder to breathe. Or, yeah, your body would have to acclimatize to the higher altitude and less oxygen in the air. Yeah, I heard that somewhere in a documentary. Have a higher red blood cell count, like humans, that is. And animals, I guess. Mammals have a higher red blood cell count, and their lung capacity is larger. That's over years of being in that environment, and kind of a genetic transformation or evolution, I guess. Really sciencey today. Very vague science. But yeah, I just naturally adapt to our environments eventually. And if something changes, I guess we adapt back, or do old habits refuse to go away and you just revert back to the original behavior? Oh, I don't know. Not sure what to tell you. Well, excuse me. Okay. I had subs and salads today for supper. Tonight for supper. Sub be attacking. It's all good. Hopefully I have enough of this 12. It's just red, but yeah. B. There's just a few more. Just a few more. Yeah, yeah. Just a few more bees throughout the rest of the canvas that I can see. Yeah, just in spots. So yeah, I should have enough drills. Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder sometimes, right? Guess I could always contact Treasure Studios Art to see if I can get this exact red if I need to. Because I don't think I'd get the exact same color from another diamond painting company or manufacturer. Hard to say. This is a very specific red. Just dye lot 814 or DMC, sorry. DMC color. I don't know, it should be fine, but if it happens, I guess. It's not really like one of those blatant colors like blue. It doesn't occur like everywhere on the canvas, but it's here and there. It's a kind of detail color again. No, it's all good. What happens, happens. Even if it's not very much fun. That's how she goes. Wow, already 50 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. I'm hearing thunder still. That's still probably raining. That's a given. Lighter than it was at supper time. A couple hours ago now. Yeah, it was pouring enough for the satellite to kick out at supper time. A couple times. Just as we're watching that MSNBC or whatever, some news station before Coronation Street. Nice little British drama soap, I guess. Yeah, I'm basically like watching Coronation Street for the intro, looking for the orange tabby cat, and then there's an interlude to a commercial with the orange tabby sitting on a brick wall, and it's blurred out, but in the background, but it's there for that few seconds before it goes to commercial. Parents are like, oh, you missed the extra kitty today. It's like, ah. That's when I'm like going out for coffee, for a drive for coffee. Oh well, if I see the intro kitty, I'm good. Just crawling off the roof and going onto a fence and meowing. It's a fluffy tabby. Very fluffy. So cute. Yeah, I just have a black cat. He's cute too. He has his moments, but yeah. Cat's pretty cool. We had a tabby years ago, but yeah. Gave him away. Living on farm because we were moving to St. Mary's. Lost a lot of weight. I don't know, he probably passed away on a farm or something, but lost a lot of weight, probably in a much happier place than in our basement because we had a Siberian Husky as well as the cat. Cat stayed in the basement and snuck up at night to eat the dog food. Years ago, back in Stratford, but yeah, still think about Tigger. Yeah, Tigger, and then Kanuga was the Husky. Yeah, it was years ago. Wow, probably over like a decade now. Yeah, Stratford basically. Yeah. Wow. What a time. Alright, there's still some bees around here. Yeah, basically got his cape figured out. Well, bees in his cape. Now it's just sprinkled in his part of his skin tone too. Yeah, because this is his chest and then neck and chin. The knight's chin. I'd love to say Roman soldier, but I don't know if that's 100% accurate. Yeah, they just said knight horse, so yeah, horses over here. A few WIP chats ago, but horse's head part of it, the nose area. Alright, B. Oh, yeah, just a few more B's. Just making sure I'm not missing any. I'll probably be guaranteed missing one or two second I put the drills away. Second I pour these drills back into the bag. Oh hey, you missed a B. No, how dare. Not fun. Darn it all. Alright, get in there though. Yeah, really strange place for red along his chin, but now this is where B is, so it's just kind of spackled on here. I would know how to correct skin tone. It seems to be working so far, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that skin tone is kind of tricky in diamond painting and coloring, I guess. Yeah, I think it can be tricky to kind of get skin tone looking right. But yeah, probably back when we were like young and coloring, it was just one color, one crayon or whatever. And yeah, you just color the skin to the desired skin tone. And you're set to go, no extra shading or anything, so it's just, yep, good to go. Yep, guilty. Yeah. I have an idea of shading now, like at this point, but yeah, basically a marker color by number kind of guy when I do get around to coloring. Not very often, but every now and then. Yeah, this is like a shadowy part of his neck, and yeah, it's brown, and yeah, it's kind of and then standing a short distance away from it, it's like, okay, so will probably make sense, but just doesn't seem so right now. Yeah, it's literally following the canvas, just following the symbols, all I can do. Alright, so you have been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, as always, I put my Facebook profile name, my Facebook business page, Echoes of Color, and my Instagram handle. All three just are kind of connected in a way, or I used to update progress on my canvases or any news about the channel. Just so you don't have to be on YouTube constantly just to get content. But thanks for watching. Of course, as always. But yeah, I just post progress and just updates every once in a while. Not very often, but yeah, it's just kind of there. give you some content to look at every once in a while, but yeah. You'll probably get meditation quotes posted almost every day for the most part, but other than that, like diamond painting stuff every once in a while. But yeah. Anyways, take care, stay safe, all the best with your crafting endeavors, and see you next time. Bye.